So, y'all, I figured I would start off with a disclaimer. If you are a big person and you do not seek to change such, if you feel insulted by being told the truth, you shouldn't watch the video. I repeat, you should not watch or listen to this video because you're just going to be angry. Now, I wanted to talk about this because there seems to be some continuing form of delusion. And I have a problem with delusion. This is where you accept some fantasy as reality, and if you just repeat to yourself whatever delusion you've created, that becomes your reality. And it's a problem. I live in North Carolina, and a part of what people would deem as the motherfucking South. Home of church and fried chicken. Now that I'm driving these trucks, I'm seeing, coming into contact with people all over this region. And it's just confirming what I already know. That motherfuckers are fat. Now, a lot of you probably looking at the still, and you think I'm just going to go in on black women about being big as hell. No, we're going to spread this thing out. But we'll deal with the difference between fat black men and fat black women. There is a difference there. Now, the mentality that fat black women have is, I'm thick. And I'm sexy anyway. Cool. I don't think there's anything wrong with having confidence. But you're not thick, ma'am. You're not. And this is the part of the delusion that bothers me so much is, you'll hear this even in some of the society where they will fashion these big, nasty, obese women as being like it's okay. Now, the difference that I was mentioning, the difference between black men and big black men, because black men, especially, I'm driving these trucks now. These truckers, black dudes, be looking nasty as fuck. But the fat black men haven't created the delusion that they're not fat. They typically just, I'm fat. And this is life. This is how it is. I'm fat. And I know it. You don't hear fat black men talking about, I'm thick. Typically. You don't hear this rhetoric. They haven't created that delusion in their mind. Now, the problem that I have with fat black men that supersedes the issue I have with the fat black women is, black men, you don't have no kids. You don't give birth to no kids. Why are you fat, though? And what's... And a lot of people will believe that just because you skinny, you can't be fat. I see a whole lot of skinny, beer gut ass niggas. That shit ain't... If your core not right, there ain't nothing else gonna be right either. Black men, the shit not cool. And the problem, and one of the things about black men is, they'll be talking all this shit about big girls. And nigga, I see your stomach. It's hanging over your belt and shit. And you don't even have kids. You don't go through the drama, the body drama of even having children. And you look like this. And again, heart disease, #1 killer of black people. Quiet as kept. Nobody want to talk about it. It's heart disease. I'll give y'all my own personal story. And then we'll get back in here. Because again, we got to cover this shit. whenever I was going into get my CDLs, when I was actually in the school process, to get your CDLs, you have to go pass a physical. I went in there, they did a weight, height, and your eyes, and they did my blood pressure. And my blood pressure reading was high than a bitch. I forget exactly, 190 something. I think it was 190 something over 180 something. I mean, my motherfucker told me I could damn near have a stroke, if I didn't tighten this shit up. Because there is an illusion that's being created just because you not big, you healthy. It's not real. All right? I went in here and I felt like it was some fraudulent shit because the first time the lady did the reading, it was high. But then as I sit there, she said, you just sit here and chill for a second because I do, my heart rate does beat faster and I get a little worked up when I'm around white coats. Because I know I'm being surrounded by lies and liars and people that are in bed with Big Farm. So it makes me uncomfortable. I don't trust doctors. And this is something that's common, would be deemed as common amongst black people. And we don't trust no goddamn doctors like that. The motherfuckers be lying. But then, there's a huge segment of black people that trust doctors, completely. Will take any pill they shove in their fucking face, even if the side effects may include your ass passing the fuck out. We don't care. Too many black people trust doctors implicitly and will take all these fucking medications. Now, I was told that I would have to, because my blood pressure, even when she read it 2 more times, and it kept dropping down, but it was still way too high. They say, your shit's way too fucking high. And then and this is the nurse that read it, and then the doctor comes in and he says, well, there's nothing that you could do naturally about this. You need to take some medication. You're going to have to come back in 3 months and get your shit reread. Now, I'm looking at this white man in this white coat. And this is, in my mind, I'm like, this is why I don't fuck with you motherfuckers, man. Because y'all lie. This man gonna sit here and tell me with a straight face there is nothing naturally that you can do to lower your blood pressure. This is what he's saying to me. This is the year 2019. There's nothing naturally you can do. You need to go to an outside doctor because the school will send you to a place to do the physical. You need to go to an outside doctor, get some prescription medication to lower it, and then once you're on that medication, you come back in here, it's lowered. I can give you a physical card that will last for a year. Because if you know anything about that, about these cards, you got 3 months, you got a year, and you got 2 years. So I can give you a year one once you get your shit lowered in 3 months. He gave me 3 months to get it lowered, and he told me I have to go to a doctor to get some medication. Now, I didn't argue with this motherfucker because I wasn't. I just made him repeat himself to me 2 times so I could make sure that he was saying this shit properly to me. I said, there's nothing natural I can do. He said, no, there's nothing natural you can do. You have to go get some prescription medication. I said, really? Now, I know this to be false because if you read or do any amount of research, there are natural ways you can lower your blood pressure. There are natural supplements. There are diets. And above all, there is motherfucking exercise. And this is the time where I felt, even when I knew what I needed to do, because this was a time where I wasn't playing ball, I wasn't getting no workout in at all. I was just, going to this school and, trying to line up this shit for, to get my CDLs. Wasn't doing no type of, getting out there, getting some jogging or getting something done. So I say to him, okay. He gives me the card, I go back to my school. Now, the white man that's in the school, he's like, yeah, man, I'm on prescription. He named this prescription. I forgot exactly what prescription it was. He's like, a lot of truck drivers are on high blood pressure prescription. I said, well, why are y'all taking prescription when there's natural things you can do? And even he said it wasn't nothing natural you could do. I said, what in the fuck? Now, again, this is a white man. I ain't gonna argue with you. If you want to kill yourself with pills, that's on you. Now, I hate to hear black people talk like this. I know how susceptible we are to manipulation. The white man want to take all his pills and do all this pill shit. I said, what about, in my mind, I'm like, what diet, exercise? Y'all don't think about none of this shit. Y'all just taking pills. And this is me having high blood pressure. Like a motherfucker. Now, I will tell y'all that at the end of this, I didn't take no goddamn medication. I said, fuck that shit. I'm not doing it. I did some research, got me some natural supplements, and I started fucking taking my ass to fucking play basketball every day. I was hooping. If I wasn't hooping, I'm at least gonna do some form of physical activity. And guess what? In 3 months, I went back in that motherfucker. My shit was regular than a bitch. I got me my own. I ordered me a blood pressure monitoring thing, and I was keeping track of it at the house. All I had to do, eat righter. I don't really eat too crazy anyway. Eat righter, and get my ass and do some goddamn working out. Took me some supplements for a little while. I actually stopped taking those supplements. I just said, well, I really just work the fuck out. Let me get me a good sweat going, because there's no excuse for this shit. So this goes against the illusion that just because you skinny or skinnier don't mean you healthy. You still got to work your body out, regardless. Then I gotta go take another physical. Even after I went back and got the one that was good for the year, and in my mind, I'm looking at these motherfuckers in my head like I ain't taking none of that motherfucking prescription shit you said I needed to motherfucking take. They asked me what I was taking. I said nothing. Oh, really? I'm surprised you got it down with nothing. No, you're not surprised, motherfucker. You ain't here lying to people. Motherfuckers. I know y'all in bed with Big Farm. I didn't do all that, though. I ain't go in on them like that. But I told them that y'all are misleading people by telling them they have to take medications. You know, they give me that little weird-ass white, oh, you got me smile. Well, for most people, you have to know, no, you're lying. Ain't nothing about me. You're not about to make me feel like I'm no exceptional human being where it just worked for me and it won't work for nobody else. Stop it. Stop lying. So just because you're small don't mean you're healthy. And y'all small folk, get your ass in there. You do some goddamn, you better do something. And walking ain't enough. I get tired of motherfuckers acting like walking is enough. Walking is good. It's a good start. But you got to work that walk up to a goddamn job. Stop playing with me. You can't brisk walk your way to, no. Work that walk up to a job, goddamn it. But I got my physical. Got that one. Then when I came to work for this company, I had to get another one. I had to get another physical. All my shit was good. And all I was doing was working out more, eating better. That's it. Don't let these motherfuckers mislead you. There was a black woman at the DMV when I went and got my actual license. And I told her what happened with my blood pressure thing. We got into a conversation. I forgot how we got into it. It was a black woman, though. And she told me she was taking 3 medications for goddamn blood pressure. I said, ma'am, you don't need to be taking those. Because she's black. So I'm going to try to, at least put the word out. And you can say she ain't going to listen. Because she said, well, my doctor said, my doctor said. Look, no. Work out. Stop playing. Diet. Discipline yourself. I don't know whether she listened to it or not, but I damn sure told her, But to go back, I just want to get rid of that myth that, look, I'm not, just because you're small don't mean you're healthy. You still got to work your body out and eat better. And drink some goddamn water, y'all. Goddamn, this sweet tea shit. I'm in the South, the motherfucker drinks sweet tea like it's water, Drink you some goddamn water, quit playing these games. But what I'm seeing in this society is this illusion, this big delusional mentality that if you big as fuck, that somehow you still, you just thick, you sexy as fuck. And in black men, you not having kids, but you sitting out here with a goddamn pregnant ass stomach, my nigga. What you gonna name it? I believe, what you gonna name that? Motherfuckers that do that little side-to-side walk, it ain't a straight walk. It's like a waddle almost. Like, nigga, how? And a lot of truck drivers, you can exist, especially if you drive a box truck, you can exist being that big because you're not really doing too much of anything. And a lot of the eating that you do while you driving trucks, they're not really feeding you no healthy shit like that. At a lot of these truck stops and shit like that, best thing you can do for yourself at these is a Subway and all the shit like that. But you got to work out, man. Y'all look pregnant and you ain't never had no goddamn kids. You can't have kids. What the fuck? There's no excuse. And even black women, when they try to use this, well, I have babies excuse. I simply suggest that you take on the idea that it took you 9 months to put it on. It should take you about 9 to get it off. I don't let that be an excuse for you to be out here looking nasty. I refuse to allow that to be an excuse. Oh, I had kids. It took you 9 months. I know what it takes. It should take you about 9 to get it off. Maybe up to a year to get it off. But you can't use that as a running excuse. Well, I had kids, so now I have to be morbidly obese. Then bet money that you've convinced yourself that you still looking good. That you proud to be big. This is where delusion comes in. You proud to be big. No, you're not. Stop lying. You're not only lying to to me when we get into the conversations about it, but you're lying to your goddamn self because you're not proud. Because I bet money if you can go to a goddamn store somewhere and pick a body, you wouldn't leave with the big one. Huh? You wouldn't leave with the big one. But because it requires work and discipline, you gonna stay big and convince yourself that you sexy as fuck. No. That's some bullshit. And there's a delusion happening here. People thought it was funny when I said it, in my last video, or when I was talking to about women and these dating coaches, that they convincing women that got multiple stomachs and multiple necks. People thought that was funny, but I'm serious. These big ass stomachs, and I mean, people will say that people in the South are, the biggest ones. Well, I can't say that to be true. I see this, America is the most obese country in the world. That's just what it is. Now, I'm not saying the South ain't tipping the scales over. I don't know whether the South is tipping the scales over, but I do know that there are a large amount of black people out here who do not believe in doing any type of physical activity. You want to go have your get your medications, do your little, get skinny quick plans and surgeries and all this shit. But your mind has to change about what you view and how you view yourself. Now, I'm not telling you to have low self-esteem because you're big. I'm telling you that you got to be realistic about your bigness and stop fucking playing with me because I'm not the one. I don't know who you convinced. And a lot of us won't be honest with people either. We won't be honest with people. We won't tell them when your shit fucked up now. It's your shit fucked up. We don't want to be honest with people. And that's leading to a lot of the problems. Because we're in soft-ass bitch-made society where I got to tell this big girl that, oh, you still look good anyway. You know damn well if you go pick a body, you're not going to leave there with the goddamn fat suit. You're not leaving with that one. So don't lie. You're not going to lie to me. You can lie to yourself. But you're not about to sit here and lie to me. You just don't want to do the work. Food tastes too good. Food addiction is real. Understand me? It's stronger than some of these goddamn hard drugs. Y'all laugh at motherfuckers for being crackheads. That's a joke. It's a running joke. What people do for crack. How addictive crack is. Meth and heroin. But food is in there. Whether y'all want to believe it or not, food is in there. That shit is addictive as fuck. This shit good as hell. I get it. But look at yourself. How are you okay with that? And maybe your boyfriend, girlfriend, or husband, wife, they don't want to be honest with you. But I'm telling y'all, the shit's bad. It looks bad. And a lot of it's leading to heart disease, diabetes, things of that nature. And it's not genetic. Stop lying. The delusion must stop. It is not genetic that because you big, you got to have big kids or your kids going to be big. No, they're just picking up your eating habits. This is an environmental element. Has nothing to do with genetics. Diabetes don't run in your family. Fucked up eating habits do. Heart disease does not run in your family. Fucked up eating habits do. You looking like you 13 months pregnant. I'm not trying to make light of this shit. But you looking like you're 13 months. And I know it stops at 9, but this is how big some of these motherfuckers are out here. 13 months pregnant. That's not hereditary. Because your mama look like that don't mean you have to look like that. Because your daddy look like that don't mean you have to look like that. Because your mama, aunt, and grandma look like that don't mean you have to look like that. Bet money ain't none of y'all working out. Working out's not being passed down generationally. Caring about working out ain't being passed down generationally. And you damn sure not about to pray no weight away. You're not about to pray it away. So stop playing. This is very detrimental to our people. It's causing us to have to be on, or at least y'all believe y'all have to be on medications. These doctors are making these pharmaceutical companies millions and billions of dollars. Because y'all believe this shit normal. It's supposed to be like that. And skinny people, let's not talk too much shit. Because that don't mean we healthy. Because we skinny. I mean, I'm going to still talk my shit. Because I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I told y'all my story. But y'all not about to convince me that big girls is sexy. No. They can have amazing personalities. Y'all black men out here, I know y'all ain't really tapped into the delusion that you are thick, but you big and you don't have kids. There is no fucking excuse for you to look like that. None. So stop playing these fucking games and get about your health, man. Get about looking better so you can feel better, because you're not convincing me that you're happy and you big. You breathing hard and you just walked over here. How the fuck can you be happy and breathing that goddamn hard at the same fucking time? Stop it. You've created an illusion for yourself. The society is feeding into your delusion, where they want to hoist out these big girls like they the shit or something. But even some of these big girls will come back and tell you, I had to lose some weight. But they'll wait till the doctor tell them I'm about to take that foot from you. They'll wait to that point, which is at that point is just too goddamn late. It don't have to take. It shouldn't take that for you to decide that you want to build a better body for yourself. Get your ass down to the gym instead of sitting up on watching TV all day. Your thumbs worked out. Y'all on Instagram and goddamn Facebook and YouTube all day. I mean, we talking about 30 minutes. You could change your life by just taking these goddamn sodas and sweet drinks out of your repertoire. Drink you some fucking water. Eat better. Start eating better. I'm not even telling you to put everything down that you're eating, but come on, this gluttonous, just gotta eat everything and then get dessert on top of it. It got to stop. Start eating better. I'm not saying go cold turkey, but you can start eating better and work out more. Work it out. Work it into your. And a lot of times, what people will find is that when you start working out, it becomes something that becomes a part of your life, and you that's what you start wanting to do. You can't just go get surgery, y'all. Because surgery ain't doing nothing for your mind. This is a mental issue. We like now they got in this society that we are treating, drug addiction as a mental issue. It's the same thing with food, y'all. Don't nobody really want to talk about it, but it's the same goddamn thing with this food. It's addictive. You've been raised on this crack since you was goddamn a toddler. So you've been addicted to it all your life. And also addicted to eating and going to sleep instead of doing any type of working out. That has to change. Black people want to work for everybody else instead of working for themselves to live a healthier life. We got to be better about that. I'm just saying better. Again, this ain't no cold turkey shit. This is just working your way towards being better. Instead of sucking your fucking stomach in. This even go for skinny women too. I see y'all. It ain't just the girls that have the huge bodies. There's some girls that, wrists small, arms and shit normal. Ain't got that little over elbow thing in the back and all that. But then stomachs is pocket and you didn't have the baby already. It's 10. Baby 10. Why your shit still look like that? Why don't you have an issue with that? How you proud of that? That's laziness. Stop fucking playing with me. That's laziness. Goddamn baby driving now. Your body's small, but your stomach look pregnant as a bitch. That's bullshit. Holding your breath and shit, taking these goddamn pictures and shit, trying to hide it. That's bullshit now. And they got all this deception, these deception ass, whether you can hide your stomach. I seen this shit. And I was watching a fucking YouTube video. And I'm about to get out of here. I know I'm talking y'all head out, but This is real shit to me. I'm watching a YouTube, and there's an advertisement for this thing you can put over your stomach so it makes you look better in clothes. Why don't you just want to look better in clothes by working out and eating right? Like, why are you hiding and squeezing and tucking and like, what the fuck? You don't have to do that shit. Change your life. Instead of spending money on this bullshit, spend that same money you're going to spend on this fucking illusion, hocus pocus shit. Take that same money and go get your goddamn gym membership. And if you can't get a gym membership, because some of y'all will convince me, well, I can't afford a goddamn gym membership. The street, I've said this before, it's a whole lot of road outside. And you got a whole lot of floor in your house. And in the age of technology and YouTube and videos, there's no reason that you can't develop you a workout regimen at your house, around your house, in your yard. So y'all can keep saying that gyms are just so goddamn expensive, so you just can't get there. But you got a house. You got to change your mind about this shit. I've even seen women that don't got no goddamn kids. Stomachs out of control. This shit got to stop, man. I'm not here to tell y'all. I'm not the one that's gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna do it. Because that's not what I'm here for. I'm not here to lie to you. I ain't your mama. I ain't your daddy. I ain't your husband. I'm not your goddamn friend. I'm not gonna lie to you. And tell you this shit okay. And tell you this shit normal. And tell you that you're not fucking lazy. Because that's what you are. You're just lazy. And you don't want to change your mind. Don't come at me talking about these medical conditions that y'all always claiming. Well, my thyroid. Hey, stop it. Stop it. If you got a goddamn thyroid issue, I'm not talking to you. I don't want to hear nothing about your goddamn thyroids. And a lot of y'all is creating thyroid issues in your mind because you're lazy. Stop that shit. Goddamn my 600-pound life. Eating like a motherfucker. Not ever work it out. Ever work it out. And then talking about some goddamn thyroids. Please. I'm not listening to that shit. Y'all can talk to everybody else like that, but I'm not the one. You're not thick, ladies. You're not thick. You're fat. You are fat. If your core ain't tight, you're fat. Your shit hanging over your hanging over your goddamn belt in the front, you're fat. And black men, y'all have no excuse. And if you with a woman, you're a black man, hell, inspire her by you getting your shit together. Go ahead and get it in real quick. Stop playing with me, man. I'm not letting y'all slide. I've been letting y'all slide for a while. I haven't talked about weight in a while. I've been letting y'all slide. But I'm seeing too much. Especially now that I'm driving trucks. Y'all black men, y'all out of control. And they haven't had no goddamn kids. Stop. Stop it. And every time I see y'all eat. Stop. Your shit got to change. But hey, I'm sure this shit gonna fall on deaf ears. If there's anybody that gets any type of motivation from it, shout out to you for hearing this. For letting it sit in your spirit and causing you to change yourself. Because the doctors is lying. Your family has created a narrative that is a lie. There's nothing genetic about big bones. Stop it. Bones are the same goddamn size. You look at any skeleton goddamn X-ray. You be a whole lot of body around that skeleton. That skeleton is smaller than a bitch. Now you got knee problems and shit, don't you? Ain't that knee hurting? Because your body ain't built for that shit. That's why that knee went out on you. A lot of older men and women go through that knees going out and shit. You look what you're carrying. Look what you forced it to carry all your life. Your joints and bones ain't built for that. That's all the fuck I wanted to say, man. I done read off on this goddamn bed. It's like I said, y'all, it's been a while since I talked about weight. I done let y'all slide. It's a whole lot of shit I've been letting y'all slide on. I'm about to come back in here and get on y'all's ass about. On it. I'm gonna get on y'all's ass about it. I don't let y'all slide. Y'all can talk shit to me. You can say whatever you want about me and all this shit. Don't matter to me. What you got to say about me. You tell me I'm lying. That's when we can talk. Whatever you got to say about me personally, I don't give a fuck about. You heard a lie in this whole damn near over 30-minute video. If you heard a lie, then you point that lie out. I don't want to hear about the rest of the shit y'all talking about. You tell me where I'm lying at, or you shut the fuck up. That's all it is to it. Change your shit. Ain't no excuse for it. Yes, somebody will still fuck you, ladies. Somebody still will. But for you, for yourself, you know damn well you're not happy being big. Stop lying. You're just too lazy to change the shit. And you comfortable. Because you're not merely missing out on no dick. Ain't nobody really, you're not missing out on shit, so you ain't really being affected by it. Change your shit, though. It looks bad. It does. And I'm sure that your heart ain't right. Cholesterol and blood pressure ain't really right. And you don't need medication, y'all. That's what they'll tell you. But that's bullshit. You know, whole lifestyle change, the whole mentality change. And surgery ain't going to help you do that. You got to change your mind. And black men, y'all need to stop. Let me say this. Let me get out of here. Y'all need to stop having these rules for women on how their bodies need to be, and you look 13 months. I'm seeing a lot of that. Maybe the body ain't big, but it's just these pot belly. Like, y'all niggas look gross as fuck, man. Y'all look nasty. And if you're looking like that, you need to shut your goddamn mouth talking about what women need to look like. Because y'all ain't no better. Now, black men do work out more. But these goddamn, like I said, I'm in these trucks now, and god damn. Y'all, it's bad. It's bad out here in these streets. Alright? That's all the fuck I wanted to say, man. Y'all comment if you feel the need to comment, like, share, subscribe. Again, if your comment, point the lie out. If I told one, you point that motherfucker out. Point the minute mark. I want to see the timestamp on that bitch where the lie was told. I want to see it in the comments. If you got some type of argument, if you made it to this point, anyway, you know. If you have an argument, leave that shit in the goddamn comments. Point out the lie, and we'll goddamn chop it up about it. All right. Heart disease is the #1 killer of black people, y'all. It's a running stat. This is one we can control. This is one we can change by just working in the right direction. And stop creating these illusions, delusion, these lies that y'all telling yourself. Cut that shit out. Let's be real about this shit. Being big ain't sexy. I don't give a damn what y'all talking about. No, it's not. Now, me seeing a big girl working out, that's some sexy shit. Because I know that she realized, she woke up. She was tired of this shit. Tired of breathing hard and shit. She got tired of looking at herself naked and being unimpressed. Lose some goddamn weight. Stop playing with me. Change your life. Change your mind. Eat to live. Alright? That's all the fuck I wanted to say. Shout out to Team Rob. Y'all already know what it is. I'm out.